What do you think's wrong with this speed tube?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Hello, Mr. Wheel Bearing. You are destroyed. As you can tell here, we got a wheel bearing out on a walking tandem. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Wendling Farms YouTube channel. You know the drill. Before we get started, smash that subscribe. And with that being said, let's go farming. We're finally getting back in the field after the rain we had last weekend. Heading to a field that was worked on Friday. So it's had about an inch of rain on it. So we're gonna go try to plant some beans. So I made one pass along the end, and unfortunately, it's still too damp. Needs some more time to dry. We came up on this spot here and my frame wheels started to sink in pretty good just because the ground's dry on top, it's sealed off, and there's plenty of moisture underneath. This ground is really mellow. This part right here is where the frame wheels started to sink in just a little bit, and it kind of snuck up on me because it was all dry on top. And as I'm staring at the planter going along this end, I can see those frame wheels starting to sink in the dirt. And this field just needs some more time to dry. That's the problem with having this ground worked and then it getting an inch rain on it. The ground just crusts over, kind of seals it up, holds moisture underneath, and well, that's what can happen. So we're packed up and I'm heading to the farm. We didn't know until we tried. If it was late May, we'd be out there planting, but it's late April, so no need to push the envelope. Give it some more time to dry off. A little wide there, big dog.
Yeah, I should have got over.
You're looking good now. We're having a problem with a speed tube. It was row number 17, so we swapped the units, 17 to 16, 16 to 17, to see if it would follow. It didn't follow with the unit, but we swapped the speed tubes next, and it followed. There's a speed tube issue. We gotta take it out, and I guess we get another one. There's a 1-year warranty on these things. This is the second time now. Let's get this baby out of here. I gotta set you somewhere. I don't have these rows labeled, so 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, yep. Okay. Unplug the harness here. Alrighty. And there she is. What do you think's wrong with this speed tube?
It's a good question. I don't know.
We opened this thing up and nothing looks damaged or anything.
I mean, we put a new one in. We'll see how it does.
So what's the deal on these? You got a 1-year warranty, so they just run these on a stand and confirm that it doesn't work?
Yeah, they can test
and
them.
They just hand you a new one, say,
I think so.
Here you go, Merry Christmas.
I think so.
I'll be dang. Might as well grab a little supper while we're waiting on a speed tube. Never had the drastic grill before, but we're gonna give her a whirl.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you, appreciate it.
That's been nice.
You too. Dinner served. It looks good. Tastes good too. You're missing out. Could have picked a better time to break down. We've got a different speed tube in there. We're gonna take off. I'm gonna go work ground. What do you think?
About what?
Those Cajun French fries weren't bad.
Hotter than blue blazes.
favorite jobs, running the field cultivator. This chisel ground's working up good. This is what I'll be planting tomorrow at some point. Hello, Mr. Wheel Bearing. You are destroyed. As you can tell here, we got a wheel bearing out on a walking tandem, so need to get this off, take it to the farm, and we can get this fixed in the morning.
You know what you're doing?
Yeah, beating off this dust cap, which is a little bit of a bear. Almost got it. What's the trick to getting this off?
Having the right tools, which you don't have.
But we got the wheel off.
Channel 1.
So now I'm going to fold the wings up so we can get that wheel out from underneath the field cultivator. Beep, beep, beep. There it goes. This thing acts weird all the time. It's like it gets out of sequence and it doesn't want to pull all those wheels into transport mode. I don't get it. Probably should lock the cab. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? We're doing it. We're spraying. We're farming. What a beautiful day for spraying. There's not a stitch of wind out there this morning. It sure is nice out. It's gonna be a high of 80, yeah, 80, wow. And just like that, we've knocked this field out, we're folding up, time to go to the next one. Get her done. Our corn is sprouting. This corn was planted 6 days ago, and since then it's had about an inch of rain. I can't wait to see it start spiking through the ground. Sprayer's empty. I'm waiting on another tanker load, and man, is it beautiful out here. Now this right here is what precision planting looks like. Look at this seed spacing. Hold on a second, we got a quick intermission here. Phone call from Dad. Yeah.
How you get along?
Well, I'm parked here.
Waiting on some chemical.
Your seed spacing looks phenomenal. Precision planting, folks. Look at that seed spacing. I got 5 seeds uncovered. Well, you know what time it is? It's not lunchtime. Time to go plant some beans. We were about a half a day early yesterday. We're in real good shape over here now. Dust is rolling. I'm wanting to add a little down pressure to my row units, and I can't do it from the cab. This ain't a fancy enough planter for that. I got an air compressor here. There's a switch on this side, and I sit here and hold it. It runs this air compressor. I take a look at my gauge. I'm wanting to run this about 55 pounds, and that'll put me, probably 135 pounds of down pressure. Didn't need much, but I wanted to put a little more in it. Over time, some air leaks out of the system. So on each unit, there's an airbag, and that's how you have down pressure on your row units. Now Dad's planter, his is hydraulic downforce. So from sitting in his cab, he can sit here on the monitor and type in whatever he wants for his down pressure. And hydraulic downforce is a lot better than air. knocking them all out of the seed trench. Imagine that. Got this handy dandy tool here from my buddy, Precision Planting. Pretty sweet. So we're planting these beans about 1 inch deep. They're planted into moisture. I'll tell you what I don't like about this planter. This whole entire planter is sitting on those 4 wheels. And you can imagine how much weight's on all 4 of them wheels. Whenever I turn the planter here on the end, it sinks in a little bit because the ground's mellow. And as soon as this thing starts turning, those 4 wheels just sink into the ground. It's really just the inside one whenever it's turning. But yeah, there's just so much weight on those frame wheels. If it gets into any soft spot at all, it's just gonna sink in. Time to fill the planter. Gotta get geared up. Grabbing the last little sliver here. That does it for this one. Now we fold up and head to the next field. So this is what it would be like planting at 10 mile an hour. Sure feels like we're flying. Well, here we are. Watch this. Well, that was easy. This was the field I was working ground in last night. It worked up really nice. As always, that field cultivator sure does a heck of a job. We're gonna be switching varieties here pretty quick. So I'm needing to run these bulk tanks pretty empty. I'm just about empty. I'm gonna make a short round here, and I'm hoping when I get up to the road, the bulk tanks will be empty, and I can throw in the new variety. Let's go see where we're at on seed. We should be really close, if not empty. Well, it's pretty close. The graphite's kind of got it hung up on the sidewalls. See what this one looks like. I've got plenty of graphite in the tanks, which is good because you need plenty of lubrication for your seed. Holy smokes. take control. Not sitting in the seat, forgot to put it in park. I left it in neutral. The bulk tanks are empty. I'm gonna back up to the seat tender here, get suited up, throw in this new hybrid. Then we can get back to rocking and rolling. I'm trying to connect to Dad's tractor from my Case IH Field Ops app, and he's not letting me in. So when this connects to his monitor, I'll be able to view everything on his Pro 1200 right here from my iPad. That's pretty cool. I can just sit here and look at whatever he's looking at from my iPad while I'm planting. Last pass of the field, last pass of the day. Well folks, that does it for today's content. I'm getting fuel in my tractor. We've got a mainframe walking tandem that is no longer with us here on the field cultivator. So we're gonna have to get that fixed in the morning. With that being said, before you take off, please smash that subscribe. We're approaching 20,000 subscribers. I appreciate everyone that subscribes to the channel, everyone that watches the videos. Drop a comment down below, click that thumbs up, and thanks for watching. We'll see you later.